Hey guys, welcome to Arts Money Talk. I want to take some time to talk about interest rates. It's actually quite surprising what a big difference just a small change in interest would make to your total payments. The first example I want to go over is a mortgage. Here in Los Angeles, a typical home could cost $500,000. So after a $100,000 down payment, that's going to be a $400,000 mortgage. Assuming you have a good credit score, the interest rate on your mortgage might be around 3.5%. So after 30 years, you would end up paying $647,000 for your $400,000 mortgage. So that's an interest expense of $247,000. So as you can see, that small percentage can make a huge impact over a long period of time. Now let's pretend your credit score is not that great and you're not able to get it at that 3.5%. but instead are able to get it at 4.5%. So how much of a difference will that 1% make over 30 years? Well, after you're done paying off your mortgage, you'll actually end up paying $730,000 for that $400,000 mortgage. So that's an extra $330,000 in interest expense. And that's $83,000 more than the 3.5% rate. So as you can see, just a 1% difference on a mortgage can make a huge impact on the total payment amount. Now let's take a look at a credit card example. Say you have $15,000 in credit card debt, which is roughly the national average in the United States. And say your interest rate is at 15%. And if you were making $500 payments each month to pay down the balance, it would take you 38 months to pay it all back. So if you do the math, that's about $19,000. So you would have paid $4,000 in interest on the $15,000. Now let's pretend the interest rate was actually at 20% instead of 15%. And again, you were making $500 payments each month. This time it would take you 42 months to pay it all back. And if you do the math on that, that's going to be about $21,000 or $6,000 in interest. So as you can see, again, a small change in the interest rate amount can make a huge impact on your final payment. So what can you do about this? A good place to start is just to understand what interest rate you're currently paying. Chances are you have more than one credit card and they could all have very different interest rates. So it's good to know which ones you want to focus on paying down first. And you can even call your credit card companies to see if you can talk them down into lowering the interest rates. If your credit score has improved since you took out the mortgage, you might want to look into possibly refinancing. As you saw from the example, even a 1% change can make a huge impact on your payment.